I can feel my eyes drooping, my body slumping. I'm so tired. I haven't slept properly in weeks, hardly at all over the last few days. I feel like it's suddenly catching up with me now, all at once. Alex. Mum shakes my shoulder. What? My voice sounds snappier than I meant it to. But why does she have to shake me like that? It's not like I actually did doze off. I didn't even give myself a chance for an early night last night, though. When I got back from the library, I lined up a load of documentaries online and watched them one after the other. Hunched at my desk with 2 cans of Coke to keep me going. I can't remember actually falling asleep, but I think I missed the end of the final one, which I started around 2 a.m. It's not like any were particularly helpful, either. Most were just cheesy replays with actors and rubbish special effects. No need for that tone, Mum mutters, snatching my empty glass from the table. It takes all my effort not to roll my eyes. It feels like every time we all come together, Mum, Dad, Jenna and I. A few days later, it's as if we're strangers again. Since Jenna's latest hospital trip, Mum barely said a word to me, let alone ask if I'm actually okay. And now for the selfish part of me wonders if it's not actually Jenna she's scared for. It's herself. That's the way she acts anyway, like no one's feelings matter apart from hers. Are you going to school today? She asks, with her back to me. Does it look like I'm going to school? I ask dryly. Is she actually so oblivious to me that she hasn't noticed that I'm wearing my uniform? She whirls around, tea towel in hand. Well, you've had a habit of skipping class lately, haven't you? Thought I'd better check in case I wake up to a fine tomorrow morning. I really don't have the energy for this. Picky battles, she always used to say. Well, she's picked the wrong one today. Oh yeah, I forgot all I do is cause you problems, I snap. Like you haven't got enough already. Yes, I've got enough on my bloody plate without you, she shrieks suddenly, throwing the tea towel down on the kitchen top. Roscoe stirs at my feet. I know even he thinks she's being unreasonable. More than unreasonable, horrible. She's got enough on her plate without me. Not my attitude, not me skipping school, but just me, her son. I push my chair back. What the hell is wrong with you? Enough on your plate without me? Your son? I stand, which takes a lot more effort than usual. Sorry, your own child is just an added inconvenience. You know what I mean, Mum hisses. You just never make anything easy, do you? I've got one kid with cancer. I've got another that does nothing to help. It's never, do you want a cup of tea, Mum? Do you need a hand with the housework, Mum? You're out all the bloody time, and when you're actually home, you're moping about in your room. You don't want tea or help with the housework, I shout. You want to run around and do everything yourself because it takes your mind off things. Why shouldn't I be allowed to go out and take my mind off things? I don't get to take my mind off things, Mum screams. My daughter is dying. You think I'd get to forget that, even for a second? The room's spinning now. I grab onto the table. My sister's dying too. My voice comes out in a whisper. I need to close my eyes, just for a second. Alex? Alex? Oh God. I feel weird.
I don't know that one.
Wake up, Jenna. Call an ambulance. My eyes flicker. Mum's looming over me, very red in the face. There's something wet on my hand. I turn my head slightly to see Roscoe's tongue licking my palm. He's awake. Can you hear me? Mum waves 3 fingers in front of my eyes. How many fingers am I holding up? 3, I swallow. My mouth's very dry. Can I have a drink? Yes, of course. Does your head hurt? Does anything hurt? I don't think I hurt, but I can't really feel my body. Am I paralysed? Have I had a stroke? Here. Jenna's bent beside me now, holding a cup of water. Drink some of this, Al. Mum props my head up and Jenna tilts the liquid into my mouth, cold and smooth. My throat feels better, but my brain still feels like it's not working. Try and sit up, my love. Mum props me against the table leg, feeling my forehead with the back of her hand. He's very hot. Are you sure we shouldn't call 111? Nah, Jenna shakes her head. He was only out for about a minute or 2, right? Out for a minute or 2? Did I faint? Mum and Jenna look at me. Mum's on the verge of tears. Jenna's on the verge of laughter. Yes, idiot. Jenna hands me the water. Have another drink. I shakily raise the cup to my lips. It feels like my body's forgotten how to move. Why can't I move properly? You're moving fine, Jenna insists. You're just confused. You need a nice sugary cup of tea and a nap. I glance at Mum, who's staring wide-eyed at Jenna. Right, tea. She springs into action, boiling the kettle and clanging around the cupboards. Jenna stays on the floor with me, smiling encouragingly every time I sip my water, like I'm a baby sipping his bottle. I wish I was a baby again. Then maybe Mum would like me. You're such a diva, Jenna whispers. Jealous I'm getting all the limelight, I start to protest, but she's laughing. It's a joke, Al. Seriously, are you okay? I think so. I I feel like my words sound more normal now. Everything's coming into focus a bit more. Jenna looks exhausted. Are you okay? Me, I'm fine. Jenna pats Roscoe, who's lying next to me. You've not been sleeping well, I press. Could ask you the same. I wonder if I look like Jenna does. Here, love, a nice cup of tea. Do you think you can get up and sit on a chair? Mum asks anxiously, pulling one back. Why don't we sit in the living room, Jenna suggests. Comfier. You go on in, Al. I'll help Mum. She gives me a hand to my feet. I try and walk normally as I can, but I feel a bit like a robot, like my joints need oiling. I can't believe I've fainted. Jenna's right, I am a diva. It must be exhaustion. It has to be. I should have just gone to sleep last night. If only it was that easy. I lie on the sofa and pull Jenna's blanket over me, suddenly feeling just as tired as I did earlier when I was sat at the table. I should close my eyes, just for a minute. See, he's gone to sleep. Jenna's voice sounds far off. I told you he hasn't been sleeping. There was a light coming from his room till like 4 a.m. this morning. Bless him. Mum sighs. Did you hear our argument? I said some terrible things to him, Jen. I feel awful. I love you, Mum, but I think sometimes you forget. Jenna says that you're not the only one who's upset. Mum says something then, but her voice is too quiet to hear, and I'm too tired, and everything's soft and slow and warm. I let myself go.